Wagwan YouTube, it's your boy Shako Plays, and today we have a very special video today. We have been gifted a very special gift from our friends at QRD Game. This right here is the QRD Maestro S3 wireless Leverless controller. This controller is able to be played on pretty much any gaming thing you play on, literally PS5, PS4, PS3, PC, Xbox, even iOS and Android for you mobile users. So this is going to be the first time I've ever used a Leverless controller. So in the video, we're going to go through all of its features, give a quick breakdown, and I'm going to give you my good and honest review on the controller. So without further ado, let's not waste any more time. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get straight into it. So guys, this is what you get when you receive the controller. Very simple plain box, but has all your relevant information on there, including what it's compatible with and all its nice and unique little features. One unique thing I do like about this Leverless controller is that you can actually use it wirelessly, which I'll get into later into the video, but it's really cool and there's really a lot of information on here. So this is where we get into the unboxing. As you can see, I've kind of unraveled the plastic that was on the box. We're just going to open the box now. I'm just going to quickly show you what you get included. So once you open the box, you will see that's the controller right there in the middle, in a nice little plastic wrap, which is all good. So if you take that out, you see there's two things you can see underneath the box. So the first thing is this is the wireless adapter, and this is what you will need to be able to play PS5 games with the Leverless controller. And as you can see, you also get included different color keycaps that you can easily change. They give you a decent amount actually, which is really good. So it's kind of cool. You can really customize it how you want and, you know, give it a nice little style and flash. So here I am now, just taking out the controller out of its plastic casing. I'm gonna put that to the side. So obviously, as you can see here, we have the instruction manual. This is a very good instruction manual. It gives you very important information on how to do certain things with the Leverless controller. So I do highly suggest you read that if you kind of want to see what you can do with the controller. Now, also you get this little clip-on adapter thing, which I'm about to show here. And this is what you can use to actually mount your phone on the Leverless controller. So if you play in any mobile games and you want to use Leverless controller, you can. And then also includes a USB-A to USB-C wireless cable. So I said wireless cable, but obviously cables are wired, so yeah, accident. So yeah, so right now I'm just gonna take out the Leverless controller. As you can see, it is nice and pristine, very simple, basic looking, but you know, don't need to be doing too much. But as you can see, there it is in its glory. It's got plastic over all of the buttons as well. Make sure it's nice, safe and clean. So yeah, very nice Leverless controller, very lightweight as well. So yeah, that is the unboxing for you guys. So just one thing I want to point out is to be able to play PS5 games with this controller, you are going to need this adapter. So this is the QRD black pill adapter, and essentially what you do is you put this into your PlayStation, and then you'll see the light on it. Then there's a little button just here. What you're gonna hold that for like 3 to 5 seconds. It will start flashing, and then on the controller you're going to press the Q. You're gonna hold the Q and the share button. I'll put this into prayer mode, and then they'll both connect, and then there you go, you're able to play PS5 game wirelessly. Now, one thing I did want to note is, as far as I know through my testing, that you can only play PS5 games wirelessly. There's no way to be able to play PS5 games connected directly with a wire. That only works for PS4 games. But the good news is that also to my testing, I have seen absolutely zero lag or latency. So you don't have to worry about that. So if you're going to tournaments, don't feel like you're gonna be at a disadvantage because you have to, you know, use it wirelessly. There's absolutely no lag and no latency according to my as far as I know from my testings. So yeah, don't worry about that, guys. You're all good to go in that front. So just a couple features that I really do like about this controller is, first of all, its size. It's not too big and it's very, very lightweight as well. So it's very, very easy to take with you if you're traveling to a tournament or whatever, or you're going to a friend's house. Easily slip it in your bag, you're ready to go. Ideally, you're gonna want to play this on your lap and not like a table or a desk. From my testing, I believe it's due to the size of it, because it's not overly huge. It's not the most comfortable to play on a table. So I do suggest playing it on your lap. You can obviously play it on a desk or table if you wanted to, but just for my testing, it's more comfortable to play it on your lap. One thing I also like as well is the buttons. So the buttons they're not ultra soft and they're not ultra clicky. It's like a nice middle ground. So this is quite good for, especially if you live with people, you know, you don't want to be making up too much noise with the buttons. So people don't obviously want to have very, very clicky buttons, but at the same time, you don't want it to be mushy because you want it to be responsive. I feel like this is a very nice middle ground, and it works really, really well in my personal opinion. If you do prefer like click your buttons, or click your switches, should I say, you can easily change them. Literally all you do, you just get a tool, you can literally pop the buttons off and then just simply change the switches out very, very easily. There's no need to unscrew anything or anything like that. It's very simply just pop it off, plug it back in. So it's very, very easily to customize and very modular. So that's one thing I do like about this controller as well. But speaking of buttons, let's go straight into the sound test so you can hear exactly what the Leverless controller sounds like. And yeah, without further ado, let's just get straight into that part of the video. Okay guys, so in the next part of the video, I'm gonna be showing you some gameplay, just me testing out using the controller. Bearing in mind, this is the first time I'm using a Leverless controller. There is a bit of learning curve using to it, so if you're seeing movements not looking sharp and all of that, just, you know what I mean, allow me a little bit. But yeah, here's just some gameplay just to show you what it's like to use a Leverless controller. I was just doing some Korean backdashes and I was just doing some electrics with Kazuya. I've actually never practiced electrics with Kazuya, which is interesting, but I did feel like it was much easier on this controller, even though you can still tell that, you know, I'm not used to the input. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly show you some gameplay, some testing. So yeah, enjoy. Hey there guys, so I'm just going to quickly go over pricing for this controller. So if you do want the QRD Maestro S3 wireless leverless controller by itself without anything or without the PS5 converter, it is going to cost you £136 or call it £140. They do have a 50% off offer as well, or if you want to, you get 20% offer. If you do want the PS5 converter, you can get that for £159 or call it £160, so like an extra £20 or so, and they also give you the free colored keycaps as well. Now, compared to other leverless controllers out there such as Hitbox for example, this is much more, I'd say, on the more affordable side, especially considering its feature set. So for example, the Hitbox is around, if I remember correctly, about £250. So this is literally £100 less, so that you're making a good savings there. And even though you can get cheaper leverless controllers, I feel like, again, like I said, with the feature set you get in this one, it's just really worth the price. You know, you got the RGB lights, you got the changeable keycaps, you know, you can easily change switches without to unscrew. Again, wireless leverless controller, like that's just insane to me. Wireless with no latency and no lag, that's just like, oh, that's like my favorite feature of it. It's so good and handy. You know, it's lightweight, it's not too big. Like I said, all the feature sets you have with this, it's just great. Like, you even have free SOCD settings, so if you play Street Fighter and you're worried about, you know, if your controller is going to be legal tournament, you can literally change it to the correct SOCD if you want. Like, just the feature set of this controller is just really good, so I highly recommend. So if you do want to grab your hands on one, links will be down in the description. And then yeah guys, like, really good, really good. So yeah guys, that is my review on the QRD Maestro S3 wireless leverless controller. The TLDR, very good leverless controller, very well built, for its feature set, very affordable as well. So I highly do recommend. Like I said, if you guys want to grab one, links will be in the description. But if you guys want to see anything more to do with the controller, if you have any questions or if there's anything else you want me to do a video on, please let me know down in the comments below. Without further ado, I'm gonna catch you lot in a bit. Peace.